Good day, ma'am. I am Aguilion Ashley Nicole S. from CRIM 3C. So, these are the topics that I have learned in our prelim module of our subject, which is Character Formation 2. So, there are two approaches when dealing with moral character. First, the normative ethics and the applied ethics. So, when we say normative ethics, it is the proper behavior of determining what is being right and wrong. Next is the applied ethics. It involves the controversial issues. So, depende king kanu kasanong ba i-involve deta character mo kadagiti controversial issues. And next, there are 7 pillars of character. First, self-respect. Second, self-reliance. Third, self-empowerment. 4, personal values. 5, compassion. 6, teamwork. And lastly, 7, environmental concern. So next, the classifications of character. So there are 3 classifications. First is the personal character. So this personal character primarily consists of attitudes toward activities and work. On how, as an individual, it depends on you on how you involve your character towards your works or activities. Next is social character. Detriment kete towards other people. No kasanum ipakita kinyada kasanum ipakita kinyada DJ character mo kas may isang individual. Next is cultural character. Detiket DJ dagiti groups or organizations. No kasano ka makisalamuha kinyada. For example, deti cultural character ket dagiti religious groups, organization, or community in your community. Next, the character versus personality. So, when we say character, it is typically learned from our parents, teachers, and friends. So, dati character ket haan nga inborn. Dati character ket mabalinte nga masursuro ti other people around us. While dati personality ket inborn, which is no nayanakan adda deta own mo nga personality. Next, the sources of learned rules of character. First, the formal rules. So, dati formal rules, dati makun na nga direct teaching or verbal. So, dati ket mabalinte nga maadal from our parents, friends, and organizations. So, next, the implied rules. So, when we say implied rules, it is the way when by observing. So, nukasanong ba nga i-observe or nukasanong nga makikita ti character ti may isa nga tao around you. So, that implied rules get lessons from parents, imitating peers, movies, televisions, or songs. So, next, ito yung universal law of character. So, when we say universal law, there are 3: personal, social, and cultural. Next, the virtues and vices. So when we say virtues, strengths of a person's character that promote flourishing and well-being. And next, vices are character flaws that impede flourishing and limit one's sense of well-being. So that yung vices kat digijay what do you mean by that? Vices dagiti makaapektar ka deta character mo either good or bad. So next, for the unit 2, the moral values and character building. So, dito yung metket, when we say moral values, you know what is right and what is wrong. Amum no ana tinasayat ken haan, amum mette correct ken haan. So, when we say personal values, it depends kadeta tao no ana bati own belief na. So, amo temet amin nga tattao ket at the own belief and perspective na. Next is the cultural values that iket dagiti groups or organizations no anabati paniniwalaan da or anabati pinaniniwalaan da. So, para kinya da acceptable DJ. Next is the character building. So, character building requiring effort or endurance to a degree that strengthens or improves a person's character. So, that iket adda ka deta may sa tao no kasano na ba i-improve or i-build deta may sa nga character na. Next is for the unit 3, the leadership. So leadership is a process by which a person influences others to accomplish an objective and direct the organization in a way that makes it more cohesive and coherent. So, also, leadership, a process by which a person influences others to accomplish a mission. So, when we say leadership, leadership ket no kasano ba nga i-achieve deta may sa nga group DJ mission da. So, dapat as a leader, amum te obraem, amum te ibabaon mo kadagijay subordinates mo so that ma-achieve you jay kayat yung goal or mission. Next, there at that pinagkaibaan ti process leadership can trait leadership. So when we say process leadership, you are applying your leadership in the way of your knowledge and skills. So i-apply mo deta kina leader mo kadagiti subordinates mo kasi adda knowledge mo ken skills mo kadetan. So next, while the trait leadership dati metket dete i-apply na di kina leader na kadagiti by his or her own actions. So next, there are importance of leadership. To be a good leadership is an important function or management which helps to maximize efficiency and to achieve organizational goals. So, there are importance of leadership. First, initiates action, motivation, providing guidance, creating confidence, building morale, building work environment, coordination, and there are 4 factors of leadership: the leader, the followers, communication, and the situation. Next, the leadership style. So, dapat as a leader, adda deti own style mo no kasanong ba i-achieve data may nga goal. So first, the autocratic leadership. So the etiquette is ito ibagbaga tayo nga one-man rule. Next is the participative leader. So etiquette, iyalaw na dagiti subordinates na nga mangi-share ka dagiti opinions da or suggestions da about kadije nga dapat nga i-achieve da nga goal. O kasano ba ti pumayanda. Next is the free rein leaders. That you get that the leader allows the members of the group to make their plans and to establish their own goals. So ialaw na dagiti followers or subordinates na to make their plans to establish their own goals. And lastly, there are 10 essential attributes of effective leaders. So first, the active listening consists of attributes of active listening. First, seek to understand before seeking to be understood. Next, be non-judgmental. Give your undivided attention to the speaker. Use silence effectively. Number 2, education. Next, attention to detail. 4, directions. 5, evolution. 6, resourcefulness. 7, service. 8, humor. 9, integrity. And lastly, people. So, that are the topics that I have learned in our prelim module for this subject, character formation 2. That's all, ma'am. Thank you and have a good day. Stay safe.